Hello everyone and welcome to my review of the Razer Kishi V2. Now this brings console level gameplay onto your iPhone and is one of the best controller accessories you can buy as of now. It features micro switch buttons, analog triggers and programmable macros, and you can also stream games from your PC or play from the cloud. I already unboxed this a few months ago, so I had lots of time to test it out. Let me show you around the controller. Here's the front, the top, the back, and the bottom. Now it connects to your iPhone through Lightning, so you won't get any lag or latency compared to a wireless connection over Bluetooth. And let me demonstrate the connection. So this is an iPhone XS Max. It's an older model released in 2018. I'm just gonna slide it in over here. And this supports a wide range of iPhone models. As you can see, accessory connected. Now let's go to a newer iPhone, 14 Pro. This is the latest model. And as you can see, it fits just fine. Now, you may or may not be able to use your phone case. So according to Razer, it may accommodate some phone cases, including Apple's iPhone cases. But if you have something like a 14 Pro, I don't think you're gonna be able to use a phone case at all, since the camera bump is really thick. With something like an older phone, you may be able to use a phone case, such as something like a XS Max. And according to Razer, it may accommodate screen protectors with a maximum thickness of 0.3mm. Now I used to have a screen protector on my 14 Pro, but the screen protector was pretty thick, so it actually ended up like bumping into this plastic piece over here, so I decided to remove it. And in my opinion, I don't think you actually need a screen protector or case on your iPhone. Like, this XS Max has been used without a case and it fell onto hard surfaces multiple times and never broke. I've also been using all sorts of other iPhone models in the past without any protection, so they held up well. There are only a few like scratches and dents around it, but overall your phone won't completely like die if you don't use a case. So if you want to use a case, then yeah, you can still use it, but when you want to play with your Razer Kishi, you'll have to remove it. Now there's also an app. It's called the Razer Nexus app. So let's open it up over here, and this is basically like a game launcher, and it also has some settings for your controller. Now let me connect it over here. I don't know why I disconnected it. And now the controller is connected. So we can tap over here, and you'll see we have streaming, remapping, firmware, support, feedback, frequently asked questions, and about. You can also launch your games from here, and it's not really loading in. Okay, there we go, it's loading. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick demonstration on some games that I play. So let's go over here. Now these are some of the games that I play. Not all of them support the Razer Kishi, but some of them, such as Call of Duty, work really well. Well, I ran into a bit of a problem playing Call of Duty. It says, "We're excited to see your interest in Call of Duty Mobile. Unfortunately, we are not yet ready to release the game in your area." So it looks like the game got banned or something, which is pretty terrible since, well, I was able to play it recently. I don't know why that happened. Let's open up a different game like Sky, and then we'll proceed on to some other games, maybe like Minecraft after this. But overall, I really enjoy the tactile buttons. So if you play without a controller, your hands will block your screen just like this. And also, the controls are touchscreen, so you don't have any tactile feedback. And that's one of the main reasons why I purchased the Razer Kishi. So if I'm playing with my controller, I don't have to look at the phone's controls on the screen, because I can feel the controls. So that's a big difference when you're using actual physical buttons compared to the buttons on the touchscreen. So for example, we can fly, and let's head over to the hidden forest. I'd highly recommend playing this game. This is Sky. It's free to download. So if you ever purchase a Razer Kishi, it's a very relaxing game. And you can also multiplayer with your friends and other people. Taking a look at the controls, these joysticks have full rotation, and you can also press them downward or like inward. We have these other buttons which are very clicky. All the buttons are actually very clicky and responsive. And we have the triggers on top. So these are good for action games like Call of Duty, where you'd be shooting your enemies. But unfortunately that game doesn't work, so we'll have to play something else. Since Sky doesn't use all of the buttons, I'm gonna proceed over to the next game, which is Minecraft. You may have noticed these two holes over here on the right side, and those are actually for the speakers, so the sound will be redirected to you. Otherwise, it would be blocked off by this part of the controller. Now this is Minecraft over here, and as you can see, everything works really well. It's kind of hard to really explain how it feels in this review, so I'm mainly gonna do more of gameplay so you can see how it performs. And this is where the other buttons come into play, so we can press this over here. As you can see, everything works smoothly. Now of course I'm using an iPhone 14 Pro, so the performance will depend on the iPhone that you use. Let's go over here. And let's get some action, like I'm gonna wait until it's dark and fight some mobs so you can see the response time. If you do want to see me play some shooter games, then there are some live streams on my YouTube channel where I play Call of Duty using the Razer Kishi. But unfortunately, I can't play it right now since, as you saw earlier, the game doesn't want to work, so we'll have to play Minecraft. And as you can see, we have a spider, so we can attack it just fine. And the latency is really good. There isn't any lag at all. It feels very natural once you get used to controls. And I almost have some sort of like muscle memory when playing using the controller compared to the touchscreen controls. Let me just show you what I mean. Like if I were to use the touchscreen controls, I'd have to like tap on the spider like this. Where using the controller, you can just spam this right trigger button and attack your enemies. And I'm getting killed here, so let me just run back inside. Okay, I'm back in the base. So this is actually a hidden base in a mountain. Well, now everybody knows where it is since I showed it on camera. Now after that demonstration, what's my overall opinion on this device? So as I said earlier, I've been using it for a few months and I really enjoyed playing around with it. It's very compact and easy to bring with you, and there are no batteries required, so you don't have to charge it or anything. And compared to other controllers that use wireless connections such as Bluetooth, this one plugs directly into the lightning port, so you have really low latency and no lag. And it also supports a wide variety of iPhone models. Now the only negative I can think of is, if you're someone who does use a phone case or screen protector, then you'll probably have to remove those, and every time you use your Razer Kishi, you'll have to remove from the case. But that isn't a negative for me since I only use my case in high-risk scenarios, so if I'm going to be filming a YouTube video like outdoors, I'll probably put in my case, but for everyday use, I don't really need a phone case since I'm not that clumsy. And if you are clumsy, I don't think your iPhone will die because we have ceramic shield, stainless steel, and all sorts of durable materials, such as this iPhone which I dropped multiple times, and there are no issues. So if you are interested in buying yourself a Razer Kishi V2, these things cost around $100 and I'll leave an affiliate link in the description so that will help support the channel. Now feel free to leave a question or video suggestion down below, and please like and subscribe for more and to help support the channel. So, thanks for watching.